I was halfway through the whiskey when her voice sliced through the air like a blade drawn in public. "You're a worthless loser." Laughter. Not hers, not mine. The kind that stings harder than a slap, because it's shared. 3 women in floral dresses sitting on my couch, sipping my liquor, smirking like they already knew I'd be the punchline before the night began. My wife didn't flinch after saying it. She didn't look at me either. She just stared into her glass like it held something more interesting than the man she promised to grow old with. I didn't speak, not yet. I looked at her, really looked. Hair perfect, smile effortless, voice sharper than ever. She liked her friends watching, liked their wide eyes and their faux gasps and their "oh no, girl" reactions. I saw it then, not the moment she insulted me, no, the moment she needed them to see it. That's when I understood. This wasn't about the argument, it wasn't about me, it was a message. She wanted witnesses, so I gave her one. I sipped the whiskey, swallowed the burn, and said, "You know what? You're right." I didn't wait for a reaction, just stood, straightened my shirt, and walked out. I didn't slam the door, I let it click shut. Calm, measured, final. The house was quieter without her perfume trailing behind every lie. At first I thought that was it, just anger, just ego. But quiet has a way of echoing back the things you've ignored. Like how she stopped touching me 4 months ago, or how she changed her passwords, or how her phone only faced down even while charging. And then there was the laughter, not hers, someone else's. I heard it once at night, through the wall, too deep, too warm, too intimate. She said it was a podcast. I nodded, but I started listening differently. She'd smile at her phone like it had a heartbeat, go silent at dinner like someone had just texted something she needed to reread twice. And the girls she brought around lately? New, pretty, not like the ones from before, not friends, witnesses. I stopped asking questions, started watching instead. Let her think she'd won. Let her think I broke when I walked out that night. But I was just stepping back to see the full picture. Burner phone, new email, nothing tied to her. I used the name of the man she mentioned once in her sleep, Elias. It meant nothing then, but it unlocked everything now. I pulled call logs, searched Instagram likes, checked tagged photos she untagged. Eventually, the thread led to a condo on the east side, and on a Tuesday afternoon, I saw them. She smiled like she used to smile at me, the kind of smile that starts in the eyes, not the mouth, the kind that tells you everything's still possible, except it wasn't for me anymore. She kissed him, not quickly, not guiltily, slow, familiar, owned. I didn't feel rage, I felt calculation. I already knew what came next. A week later, I set the folder on the kitchen table. No words, just facts, photos, dates, screenshots, and a printout of the lease he signed 2 months before our anniversary. She walked in after work, heels clicking like punctuation. Saw the folder, saw me, opened it. Silence. Then, "This is crazy! You've been spying on me?" I didn't move, didn't blink, just said, "I needed to know which version of you I married." Her voice cracked then, just a little, guilt and panic trying to decide which mask to wear. You don't understand." "I do," I cut in, and I smiled, for the first time in months, because she finally looked like the one losing something. The party came a week later. She thought I was gone, thought I left for good. I hadn't. I waited. Waited for her to feel safe again, invincible. She threw a dinner party, her same circle, her same smug friends. I walked in like I never left. They froze. She dropped a fork. I walked to the center of the room. Calm, measured, no yelling, no scene. Just a small speaker I placed on the table. And then I hit play. Her voice, breathless, whispering things no wife says to a man who isn't her husband. The room didn't breathe for 30 seconds. Then someone whispered, "Oh my God." Her best friend, the one who laughed loudest that night, turned to her. "You said it was just emotional. You swore." Another chimed in. "You humiliated him in front of us. For this?" No defense. No words. Just her face collapsing in real time. I didn't stay. I left before she could cry, before she could turn it into a scene. Because I wasn't her loser anymore. I wasn't anything to her. And that was the victory. Walking away with my silence. Leaving her with the sound of her own voice. Alone, exposed, unloved. No anger left in me. Just clarity. And the door clicking shut behind me.